Hello, dear IGCSE computer science students from wherever you're watching this clip from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are all doing well and getting ready for your May, June exam series. And maybe those who are getting ready for November as well. This is a clip for you. I am going to tackle one of the toughest questions that IGCSE students faces. So here is the question. We have this question, very famous in computer science. Number 5. It's a flowchart that we need to trace through and find some objects in accordance with array. So, the question says, Isaac is a program developer. Figure 3 shows an algorithm as Isaac has written. It has start as shown. We have arrays from 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in each array, there is an object or a value, a number. So in 0, we have 10, in 1, we have 6, in 2, we have 1, in 3, we have 9, in 4, we have 3. Then the algorithm says count equals to 0, length equals to 4, midpoint equals to 2, temp equals to 0. What is temp? Someone might be asking. Temp is a temporary variable. A variable is a number or a value that can change, or a place where a value can be held. So the algorithm says count less midpoint, if no, stop, if yes. Temp equals to number count equals to number length minus count, number length minus count equals to temp, count equals to count plus 1. So our trace table is going to look like this, and we're told to complete the trace table. You may not need to use all the rows. The reason why they're telling us that is that this algorithm has to meet at the midpoint. At the midpoint, we've been given to be 2. So generally, that is what we are going to focus on and how to achieve that 2. So if we start tracing through what we have, temp equals to number count, we go back to the arrays where we have count is 0 here, and we told temp equals to number count. Count is 0. So what value do we have in array 0? 10. So where in the trace table where we have temp 0, we put 10 here. Next, number count equals to number length minus count. Number count equals to number length minus count. Count is 0 here. That's what we are looking for. And number length is 4. Number length is right here. It's 4. We are given in the flowchart to be 4. Count is 0. So 4 minus 0 is 4. In the array of 4, what do we have as the value? 3. So where we have 0 count, we have to put 3 here. We are tracing this table through. Let's continue. Number length minus count equals to temp. We had traced the temp to be 10. So number length, which is 4 minus 0, is equal to temp. And we had traced temp to be 10. So in the place where we have this number length, that is on the trace table 4 here, we are going to put the 10 that we had traced to be temp. I hope that is clear. Next is count equals to count plus 1. Count, which is 0, equals to 0 plus 1. So we are going to trace this on count here to be 1. So we have done the first. We are going to loop this tracing process until we reach the midpoint, which was 2. So this is what happens. We start again. We iterate the process. Temp, which is 10, equals to number count. Number count is 1. Temp, temp, which is 10, equals to count, and we have found count to be 1. So when you check on 1 here, what do we get? It is 6. So under if we trace it through, this will be under temp here. So the value we get under count, which is now 1 because we've traced it, is 6. When you check on this here, we have 6. So we put it on the second row, temp here, and that's where 6 is supposed to be. We continue with the loop. Number count, remember count is 1, equals to number length, which is 4, length 4, minus count, which is 1. So 4 minus 1, that is 3. So when you check on 3, you get 9. Where do we put this 9? It's supposed to be on number count, but under count 1. So when you trace it on the trace table, you put it here. 9 is that. The reason why we put it under 1, the count had been traced to be 1 from 0. I hope that's clear. Then we continue. And we move to the next. Count equals to count plus 1. Remember, we had traced count to be 1, so it is equal to 1 plus 1, that is 2. So this 2 will be put under here, and we shall have met the midpoint. It was the target. So that is how this process is done, or tracing the trace table. Tracing through the trace table is done. It is that simple, but very, very tricky. You have to loop it until the point where you are told you have reached the midpoint. Thank you for watching this short clip on a very complicated number. And this is a whole 5 marks, as you can see I have highlighted here. This is a whole 5 marks. So as you answer it, please be very careful. This is a question that tests your critical thinking plus logical thinking. Thank you.